Hey, what's going on? I can't seem to get my camera. It's frozen right there. Let me see if I can fix it because that's just weird. So stand by while I try to fix this sucker. Be right back. Okay, rebooted the software. Sorry for the couple minute delay on beginning. What's going on, YouTube friends? I see some folks are here already. Always good to see you. Let's pop that chat out so I can see it while I work. If this is your first time joining on one of my live streams, super glad you're here. These are always really fun. So I've been trying to do more of these lately. I haven't done any since moving. So as you can see, if you're familiar with my place, back behind me, this is a new space. So this is an over the garage bonus room that's going to be my studio. And yeah, it's very messy and in much disarray, but I will be getting it into some sort of working order at some point. But for today, I need to write a song. So if you're a VIP member and you've been paying attention, this month's challenge is really a fun one. We longtime VIP member Ben Holmes gave us a bunch of drum tracks, specifically drum loops. So he wrote some different drum parts, recorded and mixed them down into just stereo loops. And our challenge, as all the Viper members, VIP members, is to write a song using those drum parts. So we can rearrange them how we want, but that's kind of we're stuck with that tempo and those drum parts, which I know a lot of people probably like shake their head. Oh, these dumb challenges that you do. What's the point? The point is it gets you making stuff. I'm hearing more and more stories from VIP members who'll do these challenges, and they're not always songwriting. Usually they're more production or mixing related, or recording related. But there's a thing happening. It's cool to be a part of kind of this movement. Where folks are making music, because it's easy to get lost. I do it the same way with other areas of interest for me, where I'll get lost on YouTube, and I'd rather just watch a bunch of videos about the thing than do the thing, like working out or playing a video game or something. I'd rather watch somebody else play than actually learn and get better at it. Anyways, not a great example, but that's what we're about. So you don't have to be a VIP member to be here today, but if you want to join, you can check it out at homestudiocorner.com/VIP. I see a couple of VIP members here. Nadeem Merchant, who's a long-time Viper, who says the challenges are great for making music, but they're also a lot of fun. And I didn't tell him to say that. Any other Vipers here? I don't know, but I see a lot of new folks. So welcome to the stream. I'm going to try to write a song using these drum parts today. Normally, I don't like to have the computer up when I'm writing. I like a piece of paper. But I need to use the drum loops, so I have to have software open. And B, so you can see what I'm writing, I'll have a text file open as well, so you can see that. Let me switch over so you can see what I'm seeing here. And I've got my guitar back behind me. Just see what kind of trouble we can get into songwriting-wise. Real quick, let me tell you kind of my approach, my thought process as it pertains to songwriting. I've mentioned this before in a recent video. By the way, if you're not following me over on Instagram, I am really heavily active over there lately. So if you were a fan of my vlog, Gildercam, it's back over in like a different format over on Instagram. Still going to be posting stuff here on YouTube, but really kind of trying my hand over there. So come see me over there. But one of the things I talked about recently was for songwriting, I'm a big fan of keeping a journal. So it's in boxes now, but in my old studio, you may have seen back behind me over this way was a whole shelf full of these notebooks, and they're literally filled with my writing, my chicken scratch. Well, that one's not chicken. Like this. And it's it's I do it for a lot of reasons. But one of the things is I just like to write. I like to express myself via words, and that helps me get in the process of getting what's in here out on paper. And guess what songwriting is for me? It's getting what's in here out on paper. So it ends up being an exercise that really pays off for me down the road. When it's time to write a song, I feel like I've already been in practice of thinking through and processing these things. So it's just a matter of processing them in a slightly different way to get it. I'm gonna put the chat over here to get some ideas on paper for what would make for a good song. So that's the game here. Sorry, I'm just trying to rearrange my life here so I can see your chats as well as get rolling on the challenge. Bonsoir. Gabriel Rumble. What's up, Gabriel? So Gabriel was the producer for the couple mastering live streams I did. And I will get back to you, dude. I'm sorry. It's been crazy. Studio's getting set up. So thank you for being patient. Okay. So I need to go find those files. So let's go. I downloaded them. So if you're curious, this is kind of what, where is it? This is kind of what the challenge page looks like inside the members area. Description of the challenge. It's a 2-part challenge. We're writing a song this month, and we're going to finish producing it next month. And we'll listen to everybody's submissions. There's a lot of them on the live stream. But there's the file that we downloaded. So now I got to find that file. Okay, here it is. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of small audio files. I'm going to drag them down into my empty session, and they're varying length. The tempo, we're looking at 128. And so this is where it kind of gets fun. Honestly, I don't know. I came into this, I started the live stream, and I kind of just don't know what's going to happen, which is fun. I really don't. I don't have an idea. I have no idea. I've got my acoustic guitar. I'm going to try to write it on acoustic because that's the only thing that's out right now. And then I've got a text edit file so I can type words on the screen and you can see them, and we'll just kind of figure it out for there. So for me, it's all about, when I'm first getting started with songwriting, I'm thinking about what is like an intro that I would have fun playing. Because if it's really boring, then I imagine sitting, I've played a few shows at the Bluebird Cafe or sitting at the Corky's Barbecue. I play over there occasionally. Sitting there thinking about what song am I going to play next. A lot of times I'm thinking about what's that intro. Ooh, that's a fun one to play. There's more to songs than the intro, but if I'm bored at the intro, I'm going to be bored for the rest of the song. So let's just listen through to a couple of these different grooves and see if something just grabs me and inspires me. So if you can't see, there's basically, he gave us 3 different choruses, a bridge part with a ride, a bunch of different fills to use, like 10 different fills, an intro section, an outro section, and a push section. So I'm going to go with just the verse section because that's kind of what I'm just going to listen to it, see how it feels. Okay, so that's a cool groove for the verse. Gabe's asking, do we need to use Ben's loops or can we supplement? It's a good question. I would say these need to be the primary drums for your song because the challenge is to not make more drums as much as it is to, okay, we got drums, arrange them how you want, and then produce everything else. So I think challenges are all about tying your hands behind your back and giving yourself limitations. So this challenge is drums are done, which is a big challenge for a lot of people. They don't have drums, or they're not a drummer, or they don't have the setup to record drums, or they're not good at programming drums. So that's out of the way. You got drums. Even though, Gabriel, you're fantastic at programming drums, the challenge is to take these drums and do something with them, which is backwards, right? We don't normally ever start this way, which just gets the creative juices flowing a little bit more. All right, let's listen to these choruses. They're pretty much the same, these 3 right here. Okay, second one. And this one. Okay, I kind of like that one with the little offbeat. That's cool. So if you're just joining, welcome to folks from Sweden and from Europe, which I know is, I know what Europe is. And someone from Texas. Where else? Where else we got? South Louisiana. My brother lives in South Louisiana. Just so you know. Maybe not South Louisiana. He's in like Slidell. That's kind of south. Anyway, maybe that's central. Okay, so if you're just joining, this is a VIP challenge for this month. We've got drum loops. And if you're a VIP member and you don't want me to spoil it, you can leave because you want to go do your own. Gabriel likes all the loops playing at once. So I've got these drum loops provided by one of our VIP members, Ben Holmes. And the goal is to take these loops. They're different, varying lengths, varying kind of vibes, and to put them all together and to write a song around them. Gabriel says, is it just me that I like the sound of all the loops? Let's see what that sounds like. There's a little flamminess there, but it sounds like a drum line. That's kind of cool. Okay, so my job, the point of this challenge, the first half of the challenge, which is this month, is to just write the song, and then next month is to produce it out and have a mix done. So obviously, with something like this, writing and producing is kind of happening at the same time, but yeah, let's see what happens. Slidell is 10 miles from you. I love it. My brother went to did his master's down in New Orleans at the University of New Orleans. I should know that, but yeah, he lives in Slidell and he owns a lot of animals. Sorry, that was too loud. So here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to, like Country T said, dun 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 on repeat. I don't want the guitar, the rhythm section to go. That Bo Diddley beat that's kind of there. Big mistake a lot of folks make is they have everybody play the same rhythm. So drums going, or guitar's doing that, and then bass is going, do, 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 do. And then keyboards are going. And it starts to sound like that. It just, everybody's doing it. And so instead of that, I want to try to find something. I don't know. Can y'all hear the guitar okay? I'm kind of in a minery mood. It's rainy and dark and cloudy here. Doodle-a-doodle-a-doo. Let's turn that down just a little so you can see the guitar a little bit. And I keep banging the guitar on the desk. I can't move the desk. It's too heavy. Move over. Move over. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna jam over. I'm gonna jam over that chorus part that I like so much. Whoop. Hold on. I'm on the wrong app. Let's jam over. What was it? Chorus 3 that I like so much. Let's jam over chorus 3. So I'm gonna select it. Shift. Not Shift L. What is it? Shift. What's the loop thing, Johnny? P, that's it. It's P. I'm just kidding. qualify? Maybe not minor. Well, Johnny, I hear your suggestion. The rule is the drums are done. We can't mess with the drums. We can rearrange them, but we're not redoing the drum parts. Try the verse. I'm not really feeling it on there. This is going to be harder than I thought. And I'm so glad I'm doing it live for all the internet. None of this is exciting me. It all sounds like Joe Gilder. Now that's Rush. Don't want Rush. Whatever that is. I saw the 1, 3, 4, 5. If it's 3, it's too predictable for me. Who's getting tired of that groove? Yeah, I mean, it could be other instruments. They're all packed away. My amp's not set up, so I'm just kind of going off acoustic for now. 1, 2 minor 5. Here we go. Maybe 1, 2, 6. New Orleans style. hear so many songs in my head. This is the bin challenge, Hershey Bell. So don't steal my ideas. Hershey's another Viper. All right, let's figure out. Let's get a progression. It's so fast. I don't. Let's switch grooves. Let's see what's happening on the bridge. Interesting. Okay, you guys are not getting it. I can't change the drums. I have to use the drums. That's the whole challenge. I don't know what's the B6 to be. I don't understand, Johnny. You're too smart for me. Finger bigger. It's kind of fun. Dave Matthews sounding. Well, he's pretty popular, I'd say. Or Dave Matthews and John Mayer have a baby. Almost has like a Latin feel to it. I don't know if I can pull off a Latin. Okay, so if that's like the intro verse, then bass track. Nadim, I'll take you up on that, dude. I'm gonna need. I don't own a bass, and you rock. That'll be good. Let me text Ben Holmes. We are all talking about you over on YouTube. See if he shows up. Don't overthink it. How dare you accuse me of using my brain? Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh, there he is right there. Been home. In case you missed it, this is a VIP challenge. Ben Holmes, VIP member / drummer, came up with all these drums, and then our job is to write a song around them. So I'm just trying to get started. See how that works with that like verse progression. I don't want to get predictable. That's the only thing is go E minor to G major 7 to A minor to B minor or B major. That can work. Just like all chords have been used, but I don't. So that's the verse now. What do we do for the chorus? Going to that B is so predictable. What do we do for the chorus? F sharp, some sort of diminished. What is that? What's the A minor over F sharp? That's like a F sharp half diminished. That could be cool. There's something there. Now does that? Now of course I get into something I like and it's not going to fit with the drums at all. Down, down, down. Yeah. That's kind of cool. That's such a Joe Gilder. Can't slow down the drums, that's the rule. Sounds like Joe Gilder though. Fun in doing a lot in D, drop D, and I had this riff I've been playing with. go back. We lost it. It is it is hard not to be me. Imagine having to be me every day. I'm feeling things. Out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out. You keyboard guys and your jazz chords, you can just put another finger down somewhere. It's harder for us guitar guys. So what, you want me to do like, and add in like a, weirdos. I'm kidding. So. Well, we got a little something. You might be right, Carl. I liked it, but I don't want to go there. I want something more fun to play. That's not that fun to play. And that's the problem. maybe like the E minor. I almost like the idea of going to major in the chorus. Gotcha. I'm sorry. I'll bring the mic a little closer, but you'll just have to live with it. Sorry. It's just a live stream. I just something about what I was just doing made me think of get it on, baby, on, get it on. Now I've ruined it. I have ruined it. I'm coming up empty, y'all. It's the thing about doing these live. I get all antsy. But if anything, if it lets you know that this is normal, if you thought you were the only one who sits and just makes nothing for 40 minutes. You're probably right. I just don't. I'd have to get out my pedal board and all that. I just don't have it out. All right, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play. I'm getting frustrated. Probably need to take a break. Yeah, there are no chords, Raleigh. I mean, I'm playing lots of chords. You can kind of listen, but. So that's E major to C major. So the thought is, that melody came in my head. So it's going from G sharp to G to F sharp. So that lets me play. Or or either E major, C major, D major, E, or E, A minor, B minor. Both could work. But then the thought was, if it goes to a different section, like the chorus, it could go to C sharp minor, have that same melody. So even if it's like a B part of the verse, so da 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 da, and the second progression be, I don't know how that would go. Almost it goes to a more straight E thing, where it's a C sharp minor. So the chorus is more up, and then the verse. America is better than Great Britain. Although this song was half written by British men. You could do some upper register. No. What is it? That sounds a little bit like a Coldplay song or something. Burglar bye, Hershey. Go take care of them. What is it? Pharmacy students, that's right. Oh, Scotland is the greatest nation. Oh, Scotland is the greatest nation on earth. Oh, Scotland, the place of William Wallace's birth. Johnny Lipsham is so full of mirth. But India... So there's something in there. It goes to a different key. So the note goes to a G sharp, so it could be... So I mean, it could almost be... That's not it. Flat 6, flat 7 all the time. Wild thing. Not quite. If it's G sharp, you have to add the E. Well, I think we got something. I'm going to write down on my cute little sheet. I got nothing. E, C, D, and then C sharp minor, E, A-ish. I don't know what you're saying, Raleigh Praise. All right, I think I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back and stream later. Go grab a lunch break. See if we can do more than just these chords. But this is what they call real life, folks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the suggestions. I'll be back in a bit. Be sure to hit the bell. It'll notify you. Get the app. Get the YouTube app. It'll notify you. Let you know when I go live again, because you don't want to miss the magic that's happening here. Oh, boy. All right. I'll see you in a little bit.